All right. This is going to be pretty straightforward, Pisces. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. In your past, okay, fiery energy. Knights bring messages. This is reversed. The Knight is no longer bringing messages, okay? Messages have ceased. And which you may actually be very happy about, because with respect to your love life, you're in a very good place, okay? You have the Seven of Cups crossing the Wish card, okay? So this represents feeling fulfilled emotionally, okay? You have a lot of options, some good, some bad, some fulfilling, some, not so fulfilling. All right, so there's a lot of options. I'm sensing, Pisces, that you are enjoying where your love life is right now. Okay, in the foundation of this reading is the Three of Swords. So there's very likely either a recent heartbreak, or even more likely, especially with these Seven of Cups, that there's three parties involved in whatever's happening. Okay, so there's options. I'm sensing emotional fulfillment for you, and there's a third party situation that's weighing on your mind or is impacting your other love relationships, but it doesn't really seem to be anything that you care about or are bothered with. So yeah, you may be involved with somebody, an air sign. You may be involved with somebody who is married. They may be involved. You may have an external relationship outside of your main relationship, or that's just weighing on your mind, maybe something that you did in the past, or maybe that a past relationship where there was a lot of secrecy and like hidden people. Okay. Now what's crowning is the Six of Swords reversed. So this is not bothering you. You're not seeking any sort of clarity. You don't seem to care, which is very unlike Pisces anyway, because you are so feeling and you normally care a great deal. But it's almost as if you're just taking this time to do what you want and take care of yourself. And that's basically it. Either you're just not caring, or you're kind of shut off, or you're just feeling fulfilled to the point where you don't feel like there needs to be any sort of soul searching, okay? And we have the Five of Swords reversed, so there's not even fighting about anything relating to your love life. There's no lose-lose situation. Maybe you are in a third-party situation and maybe everything's out in the open and that's just kind of the agreement, okay? I'm not saying everybody's cheating. I'm not saying everyone's into polyamory. I'm not saying that if you're cross-watching, I'm not saying that your Pisces is in a third-party situation, but that's what this reading is saying, okay? Now again, what I said in the beginning, this isn't end-all be-all, okay? So just be aware of that. Whatever's happening though, if there's not seeming to be any sort of concern or depth really. It's just, and frankly, the Knight of Cups or the Nine of Cups is kind of the player card, okay? Because it just kind of means that someone is focusing on their own happiness and not focusing on others' happiness, okay? You don't focus on somebody else's happiness until you get to the Ten of Cups. So somebody may be just focusing on their own happiness, which is a good thing. It is beautiful, but it's not very giving. Okay, and when that's crossed with the Seven of Cups, I'm sensing that there's just a lot of self-fulfillment, self-pleasure fulfillment going on. Okay, especially when it's crossed by this. This could be because you're hurting from a past relationship, but it's the way this is reading, it's definitely more likely that there's a third-party situation going on. Okay. how you're feeling about the situation is the Knight of Swords. Okay, you're not, this is stating that he's looking directly at the Three of Swords. So if there is a third party situation, or if you are dealing with some sort of heartbreak or potential like secrecy, it's on your mind, okay? It's in your thoughts. Even though outwardly you may not be acting like it's bothering you, or outwardly your partner may be acting like it's not bothering them at all, it definitely is. So I'm sensing this, I'm really sensing that there's maybe been some sort of heartbreak or lie or cheating scenario that has gone on. And instead of actually confronting it and working through it, you or your partner is just out playing the field and kind of being a little selfish and immature, but there's nothing really wrong with that, okay? It's just that's what you're doing. Okay, I'm not saying that that's bad. That's how some people react to heartbreak. Okay. And frankly, if you're in that state of mind, Pisces, you're not even going to even admit to yourself that you're heartbroken. Or you're not even going to admit that there was a third party. Like, you won't even admit it to yourself. So you're just going to go and like outwardly push and like not even choose to be here with your thoughts at all. Okay. That's what this is really clearly stating. Okay. How your partner or your love interest is viewing, or love interests, okay, if there's a couple of them, is viewing the situation is they're sensing that one, something's not over, and two, there's a complete lack of transformation. Okay. And this is actually looking at you and your how you're dealing with this, and it is as if they are either expecting some sort of transformation or just realizing that it's just never going to come, potentially because of this kind of immature way of dealing with something. But again, it doesn't really matter to you because you're not even caring. Okay? Or your partner, they're just not even caring. It's one of those things where you wish your partner would see the error of their ways, but they're choosing to not care, and so there's nothing you can do about it. And they're happy with what they're doing, so that's it. You can't make somebody feel a certain way or make somebody realize something or try to realize or even try to see your point of view if they don't even wish to. Okay? And if that's the case, you don't want to be in a relationship with somebody like that anyway, because they're never going to take your emotions into account. It's always going to be about them. Always what they want. Always their emotions. Always their gratification. Never yours. Okay? And they won't ever put forth any sort of work to try to at least even open up to the idea that you have thoughts and feelings too. Okay? And Pisces, how you're viewing this situation, your hopes and fears about it are victory. So again, this just speaks to just self-gratification, self-fulfillment, and which isn't bad, okay? Don't get offended by this. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just the direction that you are taking with your love life, okay? Or that your partner is taking with your love life if you're cross-watching. So again, they're only forward-looking. The Chariot, trying to move forward with balance and grace and tenacity. And again, I mean, I'm kind of actually sensing this is kind of the thoughts and actions of somebody that is somewhat narcissistic, in that they just kind of will steamroll for their own pleasure, and that's it, which is so unlike Pisces. So if you're in this state of mind and this is really offensive to you, one, I apologize. And two, if it's a different scenario, leave it below. And three, you need to recognize that maybe you are doing that to people in your life And it may actually really be hurting them. But again, if you don't care, then you don't care. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. Okay. That's it. I'm really sensing that this is a reactionary tale to a heartbreak. And an immature one at that. But everybody deals with things differently, and it that's it. You kind of just have to accept that, right? You can't, and they have to accept that. Now, what's the overall, there's a group of them, I'm not going to take those. What's the overall message for Pisces regarding their love life? The reason why I said a reactionary, and I think even your February, or I didn't do February, your mid-January readings were all speaking to this love scenario. And this is the first time where I haven't seen hurt, and I've just only seen like kind of selfish pleasure. But okay, additional messages and guidance for Pisces. Oh, you guys are going to be so mad at this. I'm just reading the cards. Very heavy sensing to a third party, or there was cheating or is cheating, and it's as if you're not going to even admit it to yourself that there was cheating and that you were involved in a third party relationship. And I'm sensing that it wasn't your partner that was cheating. Okay, Two of Swords reversed. Again, like there's no internal insight. There's just straight up not caring. Okay. There's not even, you're not even acknowledging the emotion. You're not even acknowledging the clarity, that you're not even acknowledging that you could get clarity, or your partner could be doing this too. It's just not caring. Now there does seem to be some sort of overlying kind of path that you're trying to take and recognize, and that is the Ten of Pentacles, and that's happiness and family and security. But it's almost as if you are kind of knowing that you'll just have that someday, and right now you're not searching for that. Okay, you just know that's inevitable, and right now you don't really care about anything else. You're not searching for that. You're not really searching for love. Even if you tell yourself you are, it's almost as if you are hiding from your own truth. Okay. And then the Knight of Pentacles is, again, there's no slow action. There's no action towards love. It's just, it's like this onslaught of gratification. Okay, there's no slow movement, there's no strategy, there's no groundedness with respect to what is happening in your love life right now. And it could just be because you're just cut off from any sort of real clarity or thoughts about anything. Wow. Okay, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm just the messenger. All right. Thank you so much. Bye.